Hi, my name's Thad Knoll. We're from Breckenridge, Colorado.
And I'm Lisa Knoll.
Small ski town up in the mountains, and we decided that we should buy a house down here in Mexico.
About 2 years ago. And we came down here and YMB Realty showed us a number of homes, and what we did is we found this one that was under construction and had YMB finish it for us.
And it was definitely a leap of faith, because what we were asked to do was provide a lot of funds up front, work on unknown quality of work and unknown construction techniques. And
right.
We weren't familiar with the construction practices in the area.
Well, we did see some examples
yes, we did.
of the work as it was underway at other houses, but
what the YMB was doing?
that YMB was, yeah, work that YMB was doing at other homes. I think we saw, what, 2 or 3 other places.
And we did,
that were under
yeah, we talked
construction.
to a couple of other residents who were, some Canadian couples who were building some, reconstructing some homes in Progreso, and the quality of the work looked great. And so, without knowing much more than that, we decided we trusted YMB, and it seemed like a good fit, and we went with it, and we've been thrilled ever since.
Now, when you contacted YMB, you did that over the internet, right? You didn't have friends that had dealt with us before, and did you contact other companies, and how was the communication, this type of thing?
I contacted 3 or 4 other companies, and YMB was the only one that called me back on the phone, and I had a long talk with them, probably about an hour before we even came down to look at properties.
And they made sure that we were very aware of the pros and cons of building and living down here in this part of the Yucatan.
Right, no, that's true.
And so we were very happy with the openness. We were very happy with the
service, and you know, the nice thing too was, you know, as the project progressed, we got pictures every week on the internet, so we could keep up with what was going on.
Right, we got pictures from week 1 through week 20 every week, and we could see the actual work being done, and
the progression, and yeah, all we had to do was furnish it. I mean, it was done.
Yeah.
When we came down here to look, we were originally looking at already constructed homes, and we thought that's the way we wanted to go. And we found this home that had been started and abandoned by someone else. And
the project had been abandoned.
The project had been abandoned, and we worked with YMB to give us a new vision of what was then a garage looked like a garage.
Yeah, it did.
Turned that garage into a spectacular place for us to visit and be in and potentially live in down the road.
I remember when you first came down here, you were looking at it more as like a little retreat to get away from things. Are you, well, 2 questions. Are you happy with the result? And now that you're in here and starting to get comfortable here, could you see yourself living here long term?
Absolutely. I think we could, or at least you know, spend the summers in Colorado and spend 8 or 9 months a year.
And I think this place really far exceeded what we expected it to be.
It did. It
when
has.
we came down the first time when it was finished, we were shocked at and just
with the curved staircase and
by everything. And
and the attention to detail and the pillars and the living room, and also the pool. We'd stayed in a lot of houses, and most of them were just little box-like things, and our pool is terrific.
And we had no idea when we looked at that half-built garage at first that it could become this, and it was because of YMB's vision and what they thought this could turn into that we really got what we wanted, and it's been fantastic.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Great.
Yeah, I mean, it's a giant leap of faith to send 80 grand down here.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, and we know you a lot better now. We didn't at the time, but we just, you know, you gotta sometimes go with your gut feeling too. I just had a good feeling about you and what you were doing, so.